Hello and welcome. It's Well of Wisdom Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady, and today I'll be picking 4 cards to get a deeper insight into whatever topic, issue, question that may be before us. So you think of something that you would like some deeper insight, and then I will pick something that for me. And for me, I would like to get more insight on this week's card, Transcendence, to rise above our limitations, rise above our limitation. So let's see which deck we'll be using today. This one, this one, this one. We're going to use the metal deck. All right. So let's all get settled in whatever surface we are upon that's holding us up right now. Just allow it to hold us up. Take a deep breath or two just to get present. Be here. Reach down through your feet down to the center of the earth and pull up the earth energy up through your feet and into your heart. And then reach up metaphorically for pure white light coming through the top of your head down to your heart. So in that way, we're grounded and we're present in our bodies, and we brought in the divine, or whatever word you call it, or whatever term you prefer to use. Or none at all, if that that suits you. Okay, so let's flip the deck. Okay, 4. So this is what we see, what we don't see, action and outcome. Okay, this is action. All right, sorry, just organizing the cards here. Okay, so the first card will tell us what we know on some level about the situation or the issue at hand. And the card is called Weave, number 49. And its message is recognize our interconnectivity. Recognize our interconnectivity. That, so I see this as like a giant doily. I used to do crochet doilies all the time. I've gotten kind of away from it, but each one of these hoops is another stitch. And so with regard to the situation is just, usually in any case, this situation is rarely just by itself. It's usually something is part of something else, is something part of something else. And so going with what I was wanting to look at with transcendence and moving above, rising above our limitations with, what was the word again? Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. Recognize our interconnectivity. Just recognizing how the limitations, which seem like they're individual, really are having an effect and affect other parts. So if I'll bring up the example of the limiting belief of I can't make a living as an artist. That's just an example. That because of that limitation, that has kept me from running my quote unquote business as a hobby and not as a full on business, and not taking it seriously enough. Had I believed that I can make a living as an artist, then I would, set everything up and have, do all of the business plan, marketing plans, and things like that. I usually just go by the fly, on the fly kind of thing. So part of the transcendence for me is moving above that and noticing how, because of that one belief, that's holding up some of these other things that I could be doing. So that's the kind of the situation as we see it right now. And what we're not seeing, or what we're not aware, is allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. This backstage, it was, this was a card from yesterday's Intuition Tuesday. And let's see, that's 71. I know it has something to do with allow yourself to be, embrace vulnerability. So this comes, it's kind of like with the 12-step program, the accepting where you are right now, accept that, and that's ACCEPT, accept where you are, accept that you have these limitations, accept that, because they tend to put it in denial or stuff it. And even though that phrase, which is what my dad used to tell me and my brothers, one of my brothers is an amazing artist, and I know he bought into that belief as well. And so this idea of being vulnerable is just acknowledging that, I bought into that limiting belief without judgment, self-judgment, or self-criticism. It's just that, just accept where you are, allow yourself to be vulnerable in that situation. So yes. And what that does too, by not judging, it's a lot easier to bring up more or other limitations that we haven't looked at, because we're probably worse or harder to work through. So the possible possible outcome is the endurance card. Endurance. Immediately as I look at this card, I love the neatness, the clearness, the uniformity of it. Just feels very solid and confident. It just, I am right here. This is, and that's the if you see it as a flower, it looks kind of like a zinnia. I think that, zinnia, and that it's just opened up full and allowed itself to be fully open. But let's see what its exact message is. Be willing to go the long haul. And so, so whatever, by recognizing the interconnectivity of what's limiting us, if we go with the Transcendent card this week, but let me make it more general. If we go with the idea of the interconnectedness of whatever the situation or topic is, if we accept that and accept it vulnerably, without judgment, and admitting and humbling whatever those limitations are, then the outcome is that we can go the long haul and full out open, and it goes beyond the card. So we don't even know how far this is going to take us. So basically the outcome is letting us know it's worth it to hang in there. And then the action to take is the Mother card. And 16. The Mother. Honor our Mother Earth. And so let's see how that translates here. In this particular case with today's reading, is to honor our presence here on Earth, honor our life, regardless of what's going on, whatever the situation is, to honor our existence here. Not all beings get to come here, and not all beings get to be here at this time. Not all beings get to stay here right now. And so just to honor this whole idea of Earth and this whole existence here. Yes, it's challenging. It has its good points. It's got the polarity thing. So you're going to have the ups and downs and lefts and right and all of that. But it's like Earth is like a game. I don't want to trivialize it by saying it that is, oh, it's just a game, but it's a game in the sense that we came in and the ground rules are such that we're in these bodies. They come in whatever shape, size, genders, whatever. And but the action to take is just honor how you are here right now on this earth, honoring your life, which will help in making the interconnectivity of our situation, that what we don't operate alone. What we do has a rippling effect, and by being wrong card, by being vulnerable and allowing ourselves to go in deep and look at our limitations, then we can be here for the long haul by honoring our existence here. And it may not be a bed of roses, but bed of roses have thorns. So I kind of like the zinnia. And actually, if you ever looked at a zinnia, the stem is solid. It stands firm. And so next spring, when the zinnias come back, or spring and summer, notice how they stand. They're solid, confident. And that's what we're aiming to do, is that once we if we're going with the transcendence, hopefully all of this translates into your topic, question, or issue. That with the idea of the transcendence is that as we work through our limitations, we're in it for the long haul, and we can stand confident like a zinnia on a beautiful summer day, and vibrant colors. They're usually very vibrant colors. Anything else to add to this? No. Okay, I hope you found that helpful, or at least entertaining. Until the next time, do take care. Bye-bye.